So I wanted to talk about the top 3 niches for a beginner to start. Like the 3 best niches for a complete and utter beginner to start with Etsy dropshipping. You know, like what is the easiest thing to do right now with Etsy dropshipping? The 3 top niches that I would personally do. The first one's definitely going to be like women's clothing. Especially as you can see at the top here, Etsy is promoting fashion finds. Right? Like fashion finds, something that really is like a big thing, especially women's Western clothing, something that absolutely kills, especially right now. Like obviously we know it's winter. Summer dresses are really, really, really good. But a lot of this winter stuff just absolutely prints, right? Like we'll take a quick look and we'll see some kind of cooler stuff that we can find. Like this kind of stuff right here, like women's dresses. What is this? No, it's literally a top, right? Women's blouse, random shit. This is definitely cheap shit from China. Delivery from the UK, but it's definitely fucking from China. You know, dog shit products like this, like who, like bro, like look at this chick. Look at this chick. You know, all this stuff will just be bought in bulk from China or from some other third world country. Incredibly cheap stuff. Absolutely disgusting margins, right? This will be bought from like less than 10, probably less than £15 delivered cost of goods to the customer. Like they're going to be running on like 70-80% margin, 70% margin probably. Absolutely printing with this kind of niche. Women's clothing absolutely kills. I think it's heavily underestimated by a lot of people, especially right now. A lot of people think of women's clothing, they just kind of think of summer stuff. They don't think of wintering like blouses and just random other stuff, you know. But especially now, like people are fucking printing this kind of bullshit, you know, like just the dumbest shit in the entire world. Especially cardigans. Well, this is actually a digital download. Let's try and find something good. Yeah, trousers. I mean, trousers, like it's not particularly sexy. It's not particularly interesting, but it's got our bestseller badge and they're printing with the amount of reviews. You know, like this is not particularly really unique, not particularly interesting, but it's something that just absolutely prints on Etsy. You know, 22,000 orders. They don't even have a banner. They don't even have a profile picture. You know, like this is so incredibly simple. Right, £37 for a pair of trousers, £4 delivery. They are buying these probably £7, £6, something like that. Printing, absolutely just like levels, just printing this shit. You know, bullshit product. 22,000 orders. You can see their bestsellers. You can literally see their bestsellers. These button trousers are printing for them. You know, like if you found this exact same thing, undercut their pricing, you would absolutely win. Right, so that's the first niche. What's the second niche? Okay, so this is something I've talked about so many times before. Wall art just absolutely prints, right? You don't have to do something necessarily crazy or something particularly like really, really, really interesting, but like look at this. This is just the simplest printed design in the entire world. Some fucking drawn design or some print. Yeah, literally, it's just a print store, right? This kind of stuff, you know, unique prints. People don't know who this artist necessarily is, but they'll buy from it, you know? So let's take a look at, this is the kind of stuff that I really like. This kind of stuff, right? Oh, wait, what the fuck? So it's all like fucking, it's all very explicit, this shit. I don't know if I fucking look at that stuff on YouTube. But my point is, that kind of stuff absolutely prints. What you may or may not just have seen, that absolutely fucking prints that kind of shit. Let me see if I can find something really interesting. This kind of stuff, you know, this kind of stuff prints, bit cheap. This kind of stuff's really good. Let's have a look at that. This kind of stuff prints. Like, bro, you know, like the most random shit, wall art stuff absolutely prints on Etsy. Like, look at this dumbest shit in the entire world. Is a bestseller, probably 500 orders, absolutely printing. At £30 for this bullshit as well. £30 fucking pound. Bro, unpainted resin. Wait. Unpainted, it looks like that. And it's like shit. It's £33. Bro, so much opportunity right there for someone to just fucking, so much opportunity there. So yeah, final niche that I would definitely recommend to people to start is something a little bit interesting, but it just prints. This niche right here, absolutely amazing. Ceiling lights of all different types, absolutely prints on Etsy. It is one that is a little bit harder to do because you get a lot of deactivations and a lot of problems. But if you look at stores like this, these guys absolutely printing. You know, 241 sales, absolutely doing big numbers, you know, right? This kind of store right here, absolutely printing again. Shipping from the US, you know, sure you are, buddy. You know, absolute printing store. Like, these guys are fucking clearing big cash. Like, we can see, like, they're selling a lot of this Scandinavian style light. £156 margins on this. Really, you're going to be making, including even fees and stuff, you're going to be making £100 profit per item with this kind of stuff. 37 reviews, absolutely printing. Like, if I was starting again, like Etsy from ground fucking zero, I would just go steal every single one of these products and list them on my store and undercut the pricing by like 5%.